Hey Money Minders, Matt here. This channel is aimed at spreading financial literacy to everyone who wants to start winning with money. So let's get into today's episode, how I made an extra $30,000 in 3 months. Now before I get into the specifics, we need to chat briefly about the mindset shift you need to make in order to take advantage of things like this. I want you to look around and ask yourself, what do I see? If your answer is opportunity, then great. That's exactly what I want to hear. You need to adopt an opportunity mindset. Turn your brain into an opportunity-seeking missile. There's always an opportunity to make some gains, and it's not always at the expense of others. Sometimes it's to their benefit, like my situation. Look around you every day with the question, is there an opportunity here? Whether you're in the middle of a natural disaster or in the middle of an economic boom, there will always be a way to make a fortune. I'll even give you an extra example or two of how you can do this in totally different scenarios. Now let's dive into my story. This has to do with Hurricane Ian. I found out some people I know had their home severely damaged because of the storm, and they were unable to live in it due to safety concerns. Normally, insurance and loss of use coverage is there to take care of this kind of problem. But Ian caused such widespread damage that all the hotels in the area were booked completely. Their insurance said the closest thing they could find was a hotel over an hour away, which put them driving 2 hours each day just to get to and from work. Not an ideal situation. I just happened to have a house down in Florida, so I offered to set them up with a short-term rental agreement and let them live in the house. And I walked them through how to get reimbursed by their insurance for the rent they paid me. This gave them a safe home to live in that was still close to work without having to do anything drastic or come out of pocket a ton of money. I looked up what the hotel, Airbnb, and other short-term rentals were going for per night, and I had an agreement written up. I had them pay me weekly so that they didn't have to dish out a ton of money before they could get reimbursed. I was billing $290 a night for the use of this house. They didn't have to pay a dime out of pocket outside of the initial week's payment to start getting their reimbursement checks, and were able to stay somewhere safe until their home was livable again. I was able to bill that insurance company just over $30,000. Let me be clear, opportunities like this are everywhere. And remember that just because somebody makes a bunch of money from something doesn't mean that somebody else had to lose. This transaction was a win for all parties, except for maybe the insurance company. But I never feel bad collecting a check from insurance companies. Besides, that's what insurance companies are there for, and that's the entire reason we have them. So, keep your eyes peeled at all times. Have an extra car and a friend who's got wrecked in an accident? Maybe they have rental coverage in their plan. You could rent your car to a friend and bill the insurance company the going rate. Heck, you don't even have to have an extra car. If you're going to be out of town or just don't need your car during that time, rent it out. You never know where opportunities will be waiting for the bright-eye and bushy-tailed opportunity missile, that's you remember, to come in and scoop up a win. I hope this helps. And don't forget, I upload every Monday and Friday, so subscribe and keep a lookout for my future videos. I've got some pretty cool ones coming. And remember guys, mind your money.